Hey there, creepy peeps. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back. If you're returning, today I am reviewing Itsy Bitsy. This is it's gonna be in the style of a come with me review, but this is not playing in a theater anywhere near me. Kind of near me. It's playing in Orlando, but no offense to this movie that I haven't yet watched. I'm about to, but it's about spiders and I'm not driving all the way out to Orlando for spiders. It is available. It has a limited theater release and it's widely available on video on demand as of today, as you're seeing this review. So I'm gonna check this out on video on demand. And so, like I said, it'll be in the style of a come with me review where I'm literally right about to watch it. And as soon as the movie's over, I'll give you my thought right off the bat. I'm just not going anywhere. I'm just staying home. So even better way I prefer to watch my movies, sadly. I think it's been pretty apparent on this channel that I am terrified of spiders. I don't even like to look at pictures of spiders, honestly. I gotta say the art for this movie is kind of phenomenal. It looks like something that belongs in like paperbacks from hell. That's what it looks like, which I mean, coming from me, I feel like that's saying a lot because I hate spiders, and the art looks really cool. Even if I really like the movie, I doubt I'm gonna watch it again because I'm just that afraid of spiders. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just really petrified of spiders. So it'll have to be something really special if I'm gonna watch it again. Doesn't mean it won't be good, but yeah, just looking at the images, I'm just so not excited to watch this. This looks terrifying. So without further ado, I'm gonna start this movie and I will see you guys in like an hour and a half or so. Tell you what I thought. Let's do this. Really quick, let's give you a summary. This is directed by Mika Gallo. Not sure how you say their name. I'm very sorry, probably butchered it. And the summary goes as such. A family moves into a secluded mansion where they soon find themselves being targeted by an entity taking the form of a giant spider. Literally just got done watching Itsy Bitsy. That felt like a while. It was only an hour and a half, but it felt like a while. Okay, so let's get into this. First and foremost, it's a spider movie, so let's talk about the spiders. It takes a while, and by a while, I mean like a full hour, to get any real spider action in this movie, and there is something to be said for like building tension and building anticipation, but the movie's called Itsy Bitsy. You know from the images, I'm sure from the trailer that I haven't seen, and from the title that it's going to be about spiders or a spider or something. So I feel like an hour is a little bit long. After a while, like my anticipation was gone and I was just getting impatient to see the spider attack or kill anybody, instead of like, you know, there's a few good moments where it's like creeping around and being scary because it's a spider, but an hour was way too long. I'm sorry. It was just the design of the spider was good. I mean, it looked great, and by great I mean terrifying. It just took a long time for any spider action to happen. In that time, we're building up these characters essentially, because we're not really doing anything else. There's a few creepy spider moments, but nothing really happens till an hour in. I feel like maybe there was just like one too many things going on. The movie starts with like an ancient tribe's people and this relic being stolen, and that's where the spider emerges from. So you kind of have like this lore going on, and the man in the movie that the family goes to take care of, Walter, he is like a collector of these things, and that's how the relic ends up in his house, and therefore, you know, attacking him and the family and stuff like that. So there's like this whole lore behind it, some vengeful goddess or something that has taken the form of the spider or unleashes the spider or something. But so it's like you're building up all this lore, and after after the spider really starts attacking people, you lose all of that. Like none of that comes into play ever again. So I don't really understand what the point of that whole lore was, except to give the origin of the spider. Like, so it's really just necessary in the beginning, and then they could have just effed off with it after like the first 15 minutes, I feel like. And then you have something going on with the mother, Kara, who is like dealing with addicted to pills, and I won't give away everything that she's going through. There's a whole like storyline going on with her, but I don't know, I feel like they should have just picked one of those things, like have the mom deal with her stuff while also dealing with this spider, or do like the ancient relic goddess thing, because it was just too much, and I feel like neither of them were given the time that they needed. Other than that, the dialogue was weird. I can't, like, it was like the way people were talking to each other, like the characters were talking to each other, and I mainly specifically mean Kara and the sheriff and Kara and Walter. The way they're talking to each other makes it seem like that they've known each other for a long time, when in reality Kara and her kids have just moved to this town at the beginning of this movie. So they've only been there for like, what, I think like a week in the time frame that this movie takes place in, not even. And the way they're talking to each other makes it seem like they've known each other for ages. So the dialogue was weird. It just like, it seemed like it didn't fit. I think it would have made more sense if Kara had lived in that town for a long time. Like she, you know, like she had been there for a while and she had gotten to know these characters more. I think it was just weird because she just moves there. So I'm like, why are they all talking to her like they freaking know her? Like, the spider was scary and disgusting, and I hated it because I hate spiders, but the rest of the movie also was not good. I'm gonna give it a 1.5 out of 5. I was already anticipating not wanting to watch it again because of the spiders, but I'm also just not gonna watch it again because I didn't think it was good. Let's look at the online ratings really quick. So on IMDb, as of right now, Friday afternoon, it's got a 6.3 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, there is nothing yet. Still too early. So there's no critic score yet, and there's no audience score. And then on Letterboxd, I don't see a rating yet. Out of those of you that I follow, only 2 of you have watched it. Ben, one of my patrons, gives it a 2.5 out of 5. Review reads, too much mom drama, not enough spider action. Wasn't any hint of spiders for a long stretch. It's just because I'm not a parent, but I definitely was not into the non-arachnid secondary story. Actually, the spider stuff was the secondary story. The main story was the mom trying to get her shit together. I agree. I feel like the spiders ended up kind of being like the secondary story. And then Clowns with a Z didn't write a review, but gave it 3 out of 5. So yeah. It'll be interesting to see once the more reviews start rolling in what people think of it. But I'm sure over the weekend you guys will probably get to watching this. So if you do, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can ring that notification bell down there to be notified every time I post a video, even though it don't always work. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!
This video is brought to you by all these lovely creepy patron peeps that you see listed on the left hand side of the screen. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow